Hi, I'm Michele Spiller, and I got the new news on the new clothes policy.
And I'm AJ Freed, and I've got the details about this week's homecoming.
I'm Rocco Law, and I've got this week of Mepham sports.
I'm Ava Scheffler with your weekend weather.
Today is Friday, September 27th. These are your BMB morning announcements.
Good morning, Mepham. Today is day one. Please rise to the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
I know it's only 8 a.m., but it's never too early to talk about lunch. This year, the district has a new policy where the sophomores and freshmen are required to stay in for lunch. The new policy is already having some unintended effects.
So I was very excited to get out of here for a little bit and just have a break from school.
Even though they wouldn't have been able to go out this year, freshmen are still affected by this change.
At lunch it's kind of hard to find a place to sit now that there's sophomores in the cafeteria.
School administration recognizes the students in the school are unhappy with the decision. They also are aware that the unintended consequences it has caused, and they're trying their hardest to address the problem.
Like I said, we have the library, the learning center for students to go and they can complete work and do some other things during their lunchtime.
The sudden change in the Mepham policy has certainly created changes that in time will become the new normal.
This just into the BMB newsroom. Mepham is the most spirited school on Long Island.
At least it is if it's Spirit Week.
This past week was Spirit Week, where Mepham students wore camouflage, formal wear, and their best red, white, and blue. Today, the halls are decked out in class colors in preparation for today's annual pep rally.
At the end of Spirit Week, which is today, the annual pep rally will take place ninth period. BMB's Jake Winckelmann got to sit down with pep rally's host, Mr. Augugliaro, in this week's Around Campus.
Hi, I'm Jake Winckelmann, and this week on Around Campus, we're talking about pep rally with Mr. Augugliaro. Welcome, Mr. A.
Hi, everybody.
So, what is it like to be the host of pep rally?
Oh, it's a lot of fun. I mean, it's a lot of pressure, but it is a lot of fun. I like hosting all the events here, Mr. Mepham, so they think they can dance. And pep rally is always the start to the year, and it's just a good time for kids to come out, have a good time, be recognized. But for me, I try and make sure that everybody has a good time. You know me, you've been in my class. I'm really loud. I try and be really funny. I don't know how good I am at it, but I hope everybody has a good time. But yeah, I'm definitely feeling the pressure this year.
Yes, loud and obnoxious is your personality, Mr. A. You graduated from Mepham as a student in 2009, and now you've been teaching here for a few years. How has your experience as a student and faculty member been at Mepham?
Oh, I mean, I credit a lot of the great things about my memories from high school to being here at Mepham. I don't think I would have had the same experience. I was so lucky to be a student here and graduate from here. The teachers that I had here are the reason I became a teacher. And then, I mean, I remember writing in Miss Dennis's yearbook that I'd come back here and teach back in 2009, and now I'm here. And then the last 6 years of teaching here have been an absolute gift. I love coming to work every day. I can't imagine myself doing anything else but teaching here at Mepham High School. And there's definitely a lot of pride when it comes to pep rally, because anytime there's a school event, I feel so privileged to be a part of it. So I hope all the students out there know how lucky you are. I know you know how lucky you are. I mean, look at the studio. Look what you're getting to do here.
Yeah.
After school. This is a lot of fun. So.
When you first came to Mepham as a teacher, Mr. Egziger was known as Mr. A. Now you're slowly taking the title of Mr. A. Which of you is the real Mr. A?
I mean, I don't know how slowly I took the title. I think it was pretty immediate. But I mean, Mr. A and I are cool. We have a lot of similarities. He's awesome. I'm awesome. I might be a little bit more awesome. We don't know. We both teach in an English classroom, but I'll let the kids decide who the real Mr. A is. I think we know who's on Around Campus right now. Mr. Atzinger, if you're watching right now, I'm coming for you.
Well, lastly, what should everyone be looking forward to at pep rally?
I think just the fun. I mean, being out on the fields during the school day is going to be a lot of fun. You're going to get a chance to see a lot of students who are playing sports like volleyball and badminton and tennis, not to mention our football team, come out and get recognized for how much work they're putting in throughout the year while wearing Mepham across their chest and representing our school. We're going to have a lot of fun. We'll probably have some games, and then what's even more fun is tomorrow at the homecoming game, we'll have Pirate Fest right before the game, and then get there early, get a good seat, have a good time. The halftime show is going to be great with kickline and cheerleading, and grab yourself a really good pretzel. They're really, really good at homecoming.
Alright, thank you for your time, Mr. A. I know that I'm excited for Pep Rally. Now back to you guys in the studio.
Thanks, Jake. Pep Rally and Spirit Week is just part of the fun. Tomorrow will be our 3rd annual Pirate Fest, where you can get your face painted and play Can Jam. Pirate Fest will be Saturday the 28th at Mepham from 11:30 to 1:30. Booths will be set up with all sorts of fun, food, and activities, and BMB will be there to cover it. After Pirates Fest is the homecoming football game. For more on that, here's your week in Mepham Sports with Rocco Law.
Thanks, AJ, and welcome back to the B&B Sports Report. Another big Pirates Sports Week coming to a close, similarly to Antonio Brown's playing days in the NFL. Let's head to the hardwood, where the girls varsity volleyball team defeated Floral Park for their 5th straight W. Sam Green and Lauren Bowles led the way on the stat sheet. Moving over to the turf, the varsity girls soccer team had a big-time win on Tuesday as they defeated last year's New York State defending champs Valley Stream South dominantly 7-1. Junior Julia Rawlinson had a hat-trick and then some en route to a 4-goal day. Last night, the girls were back in action against Elmont, while the girls' soccer team and boys' badminton team were both at home against Calhoun. The boys' badminton game can be seen on B&B. Today, the boys' varsity soccer team faces New Hyde Park in their Alzheimer's Awareness charity game, where there will be raffles and all kinds of concessions, where all the profits will go to ADRC. And a free raffle ticket will be given for just showing up tonight. And tomorrow, the Mepham Pirates varsity football team squares off with 2-0 Sawanega in their homecoming game in a big Conference 2 matchup at 2 p.m. And B&B will be there to cover all the action from kickoff to the final horn. That's your week at Mepham Sports. Daniel Jones has arrived for the New York Football Giants, and you know who told you here first? It was me. Now back to you, Michele.
Thanks, Rocco. We at B&B want to give a big congratulations to Alyssa DiGuardi and our very own Spencer Mattis, who is our salutatorian. Now, for this week's weekend weather, it's Ava Scheffler.
Good morning, Mepham. I'm Ava Scheffler, cooking up a storm here with your weekend forecast. How long until that gets old? I don't really know. So let's just dive into your weekend weather, your homecoming weekend weather. Friday is looking perfect with super sunny skies, 74 degrees, which is perfect for the kick and cheer girls so we don't die in our uniforms. Saturday is looking 75 with a low temperature of 66, which is like, meh, but like, you know, it's the best you're going to get. It's starting to become fall. Partly cloudy, so that's perfect, so we're not getting too hot at homecoming, you know. We're kind of in the middle. Sunday is looking super nice with a high temperature of 77 degrees, so we get a little glimpse of summer. We're kind of transitioning into that fall season, though, so this is the best we're going to get for now. I'm Ava Scheffler, cooking up a storm, and I'll see you next week on the weather.
Thanks, Ava. Finally, for your quote of the week, we don't see things as they are. We see them as we are.
Once again, I'm Michele Spiller.
And I'm AJ Freed. These have been your BMB morning announcements.
Have a great day, Mepham.
Okay.